Hey there, friends. I am going to take you on a tour today of MEISTERTASK. If you're a fan of mind maps, you may recall MindMeister. And MEISTERTASK is made by the same folks who put that together. So I stumbled across this and I've been using it for a couple of weeks now. And I wanted to give you a tour of what a free account is like. You could do quite a bit with a free account. So I thought I'd give you a tour. This is what it looks like with a brand new account. I've set it up with my personal email just so you could see everything of where you start. Let's close this here. So this is kind of your general dashboard, and here it'll show you notifications of when things are due or what you have assigned to you. Over here is the tasks list. And here, which is awesome, is time tracking, which is built right in and can be used for the free account. Here's what it looks like to add a new project. So let's create a project. All right, so client project number 1. First thing you want to do is click on this information button. And when I first started using this, I couldn't figure out where the time tracking was to turn on. So the first thing I do is come in here in features, and you could see all of the different things that you could do with each project. So I immediately come in and turn on time tracking because I know that I like to use that just to see how much time things are really taking me so that I don't short myself. And it clearly tells you what things you need a upgraded plan to do. It does have an automation using Zapier, which is awesome. If you're a Harvest user, you can connect that with this. Quite a bit of tools here. So let's scroll up. So I turn that on, and then it shows what members are in this project. You can add a checklist in here and reuse them. So this can be really handy for, your VA or certain things you just know that you need done every time and you don't want to forget. Because I'm on the free plan, I have not taken a look at what the statistics do, but it does relate to being able to see what's happening with all of your projects. All right. These 3 dots here, if you want to change the background, you can. You can invite other people. All of these options are here for each project. If I click within the project, you'll see this is kind of similar to a Trello type of setup. They have these open, in progress, done, and you can click on them and change them to whatever suits your workflow. You could change even the icons, the colors. So I just wanted to give you a look inside here of what can be done. Let's add a task so you could see how this happens. Let's just say send welcome packet. All right. Now, you could see here that the individual task itself within the project can be assigned to somebody on your team. And I can assign it right to myself, which I'm going to do so you could see what happens back on the dashboard. Here you can type in special notes, you can do comments. In here you can add your due dates. So let's make this due Friday. And then in here is where when you're working on a particular task, you just hit your start recording button and the time starts ticking off, and then, stop recording when you're done. So now we're going to go back to the main dashboard and you could see what's changed here. It's going to tell me how much time I spent on a particular task. And over here, because this was assigned to me, it has all of my tasks listed. So when I'm working in MEISTERTASK every day, I have a full list here of all the things that I need to be working on and completing, and it also has due dates as well. So there's not any notifications at the moment, but there would be, say if somebody commented on one of the tasks or one of the projects. If this is a task that's coming up due soon, it will highlight it. MEISTERTASK does have an integration with your email. It will make a connection and you can actually add tasks straight from your email over to MEISTERTASK, which is a must-have feature for me. I don't like to have to transfer or necessarily set up an automation because I don't always want every email to come over to my task system. You can integrate with your calendar so that any due dates automatically appear on your calendar, which is nice. Your time tracking, you can export so that you can run a report on it. MEISTERTASK does have a mobile app, which I've used. This has been a really good task system. The only thing that I don't like is that I tend to like things on a linear pattern. What I really like to see is in my live working MEISTERTASK that I use every day, I have several projects going and several tasks. So what happens is all the ones that are assigned to myself is just one big list here of tasks. What I would prefer to see is the ability to have things going across. So I would want this dashboard to be an overview with each project, and even if it's just like the first 3 or first 5 tasks in each project listed, and I'd like to see that taking up this whole dashboard so I can kind of get an overall glance of what's happening in every project. And I think overall this is a pretty cool task system. So let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions about my progress using MEISTERTASK, I'll be happy to answer them, and I will see you in the next video.